Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Fetch. Wanted to do an update on this. I mean, this is in general an asset I'm keeping my eyes on quite a bit, and I know quite a lot of you are also interested in that. So just wanted to give you my thoughts. Now, I do want to say that the audio of this video is probably going to be relatively bad. I forgot my microphone, so I'm just using my laptop audio right now. So that's obviously going to be shit, but all right. But no, wanted to talk about Fetch right here. Fetch in general, like we'll talk about the technicals in a moment, but the technicals is the main reason I'm bullish on this. Now something else that's going on is this. For a new member token merger, which is interesting, right? So you have Kudos, which is a relatively interesting project, I would say. That's voting here, I believe, to join the ASI Alliance, right? So the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, where Fetch, Ocean, and Ajax turn into one project. So I think this is interesting, but I mean it's a little bit like are we just going to get all of these AI projects into one ticker? I mean that's it kind of feels like it's preventing the growth of Kudos, right? I mean what can Kudos do under the alliance? Now Kudos already seems to kind of be in that whole mix, because they're also working together with NewNet. NewNet is part of the Singularity Net, the Ajax ecosystem. But this is all happening while the entire transition from Fetch, phase 2, from Fetch into ASI hasn't even happened, right? I mean, I would say get your priorities straight, right? So get the whole merger completed first before you add other projects. But so far, I mean, I must say it seems like the market is seeing it as something bullish. And in the end, it doesn't really matter what I think. It matters what the market thinks, right? Right. And so far, like I said, we've actually seen massive momentum increases over the last 2 days, together with the market as well, of course. But Fetch has definitely been a strong performer. And then what interests me the most, and I do think that will hold, right? So this whole token merger and Kudos joining the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, I'm not sure about that. I'm not fully bullish on that, and that could also realistically, if it's seen as bullish news, that could also lead to a sell the news effect. So that's something to know as well. But if you look at the technical structure for Fetch here, and we talked about this earlier, right? So if you watch my videos, you would have expected this. But if you look at this, then what you'll see is this is bullish, all right? There is still some resistance here, I would say at like 1.75 or something. Basically, this is a relatively strong resistance level that we have to deal with, but that's in future. And now with the last couple of days and the momentum we've seen within those last couple of days, we broke above this major resistance level between 1.55 and 1.4. And assuming that the markets will stay relatively strong here, assuming that the markets will stay, structure-wise relatively bullish, I don't see any reason why Fetch would not be able to hold this. So getting some sort of a sell the news effect here, I do expect, and getting some sort of a pullback in general, I do expect, but I do think the levels around 1.4, 1.45, maybe 1.5, I do think those are great buy areas to join in the move before we get to 1.8 and $2. And then apart from that, so technically this makes sense, I would say, also in the markets. And then outside of that, we've also seen last week that some AI strength has returned. Something like Tau is relatively strong, Near is trying to break out, Render still relatively weak. But at least that narrative is doing something, right? So that's why I'm bullish on Fetch. Like I said, short term, next couple of days, I do expect some sort of a pullback, but I would not get too scared from that. And for me, that would be the ideal opportunity to jump back in. Those are my thoughts for today. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.